In the previous video, we teased you with some of the awesome possibilities offered by Elasticsearch integration in Nuxeo Platform. Fuzzy search to find results even when users make typos, geolocated search, and phonetic search. If you wish to leverage advanced possibilities like these, you need to be familiar with a few key concepts. This video will teach you about the way documents are stored and indexed in Elasticsearch, and how this mapping configuration helps when building advanced search possibilities. When a document is created or updated, it will first be stored in the database. When the transaction is committed, a trigger is launched through an event lister to index the document into Elasticsearch. At this point, the document will be sent as a JSON representation so that Elasticsearch can store and index it for future searches. A BigCorp staff member just created a contract. This is how we see it in the web UI. Now let's check what it looks like in Elasticsearch. To do so, we will be using Elasticsearch's Marvel plugin here, but note that you also do the same calls using curl. This is the JSON representation of the document, as sent when the indexing has been triggered. Notice that we can find properties like the document path, type, or state, and also all of its metadata, including the ones stored in custom schemas defined through Nuxeo Studio. With the document source, Elasticsearch indexes the document fields and creates a special catch-all field which concatenates the values of all the other fields into one. This special field is named _all. Let's query for it. Notice that we retrieve a lot of terms here. The _all field in Nuxeo Platform is used for global full-text searches, and all properties except some explicitly left aside will be copied into it. So any custom property that you have defined in Nuxeo Studio will end up being copied in there too. Note that when data is copied into the _all field, it will first be treated to allow for a full-text search on it. This is done through an analyzer, which in this case is the full-text analyzer. An analyzer is a list of transformations that will be processed on the data. In Nuxeo Platform, the full-text analyzer will first take the data through a tokenizer in order to separate words. Then, all words are put in lowercase. Common words that do not make much sense in a query are removed. We retrieve the word stem and finally remove any accent. When a query is sent on the _all field, we apply the same analyzer on the query terms in order to match the indexed terms. However, you might wish to do a full-text search on a specific field rather than on all the document properties. In this case, you need to define a multi-field. Multi-fields allow you to index the same field multiple times. For each copy, you will define a name and apply a specific analyzer to it. Depending on the analyzer you define, you will be able to query on this field using appropriate advanced operators afterwards. In Nuxeo Platform, a multi-field is created on the document's title and description to allow both a regular search and a search using the full-text operator. In the title's case, the full-text field is named dctitle.fulltext. Let's query for it. This time you'll notice that the values we retrieve are the ones stored in the title only. They've gone through the full-text analyzer as well. That's the reason why the keyword not does not appear in these results. It's too common. Many other advanced operators exist besides the full-text one. If the document fields were to be searched using another advanced operator, dedicated multi-fields would be needed. Analyzers and multi-fields are all created through a mapping configuration that needs to be defined manually. Take a look at our documentation in order to see some custom mapping configuration examples. Once your mapping is done, you need to leverage the Elasticsearch hints to use advanced operators. Elasticsearch hints allow you to query on a list of fields using a specific analyzer and operator. In our next video, we will walk you through the way to use Elasticsearch hints in Nuxeo Studio. Thanks for watching.